Why, BBC? Why? Sorry about that. Hey guys, Harry Thomas here, and welcome to another podcast. I did do two in December the previous year, but now I am back into doing podcasts to update you on regular news, whether it be regarding movies, TV shows, or video games. But this is the biggest story at the moment by far. It tops all the news without question. I will be getting back to reviewing Doctor Who in March this year. I will review Series 3 for its 10th anniversary, but so that's something to look forward to. But before that, it has been announced by the BBC that Peter Capaldi will not be playing the Doctor after Series 10. He will be leaving Doctor Who and will be recast for Series 11 when Stephen Moffat resigns and Chris Chibnall takes over. And I've got to say, why? Why is Capaldi leaving this soon? He is such a talented, great, wonderful actor. And he has consistently been loving Doctor Who, supporting the show, and he even appeared on it before he was cast as the Doctor in The Fires of Pompeii back in 2008. And he consistently been giving a phenomenal, brilliant, incredible performance as the 12th Doctor, and the BBC just wants to sack him after Moffat leaves. In fact, why is he only staying for 3 years? I mean, why have most doctors have only stayed for 3 years? I mean, with the exception of Christopher Eccleston, he only stayed for 1 year, and David Tennant stayed for 5 years. But Matt Smith only stayed for 3, and I mean Tom Baker stayed for a record-breaking 7 years. But why are most of the doctors only staying for 3 years and that's it? If only they stay longer, we could learn more about them. We could flesh out their characters more. We could develop the relationship with the companion. We could see a darker side to the Doctor. I mean, it's not a secret that series 8 and 9 were pretty underwhelming and completely mediocre at best. They are definitely some of the weaker series of the revived series. The show definitely went downhill after Stephen Moffat took over and Russell T Davies left, and it makes me risk the Russell T Davies era even more. And people are really starting to agree now that it's time for Stephen Moffat to move on and write another show, because he's clearly just he doesn't know what he's doing with Doctor Who at this point. So I'm so happy Chris Chibnall's taking over, but I wanted Capaldi to stay for Series 11. Then he could finally get the great scripts he deserves. Because if Series 10 is a disappointment, if Series 10 does not make up for Series 8 and 9, and doesn't live up to expectation, then Peter Capaldi will be completely wasted. Poor guy. He's a great actor who deserves better writing and better scripts than he's getting. He really does. Oh my gosh. I really hope that in Series 10 he does finally get the great scripts he deserves and Stephen Moffat finally tries. And because I've wanted to use Capaldi in a great episode for just ages now. When is he going to get a chance to shine and give his Doctor the best moments that he can? I really want the show to return to its former glory, and I love the actor playing the Doctor. He just needs the right stories and right episodes and right seasons to be in. While I have mixed feelings going into Series 10, because again Stephen Moffat is writing them and Series 8 and 9 were mediocre, and Bill does not look like a great companion at all. She just looked like a rip-off of Martha and Rose all over again. Why couldn't they had a companion from a different time period, or even an alien companion? I don't I don't get it. But I really, really am hoping that Series 10 is an improvement over at least Series 8 and 9. At least it is gives Capaldi one third and final great series as the Doctor. And as for a female companion, which has been rumoured by Stephen Moffat, so that the 13th Doctor could be female and played by a woman, which has shocked fans. It sparked countless controversy. Many people have stated, oh, if a Doctor is played by a woman, then they're not even going to watch Doctor Who anymore, and they're not going to apologise because the Doctor, they believe, has always been a man and should remain a man. But honestly, I don't know what to think. I mean, I think the 13th Doctor, well, since the Doctor's always been male, maybe should stay male, but if they want to keep the show going beyond 13th generations, I wouldn't mind if they make up that he can change genders and can turn into a woman. Then we'd have 13 female incarnations of the Doctor in contrast with that, because of course Time Lords can now change their gender. Like Missy, the Master changed gender from male to female, even though Missy isn't the best incarnation of the Master. That's still John Sim. And the white guy turning into the black lady in Hellbent, was that really necessary? But so overall, I don't know what to think about him being female, but I just hope whoever they cast for the 13th Doctor, they do a great job, and I hope Peter Capaldi does a great job and he gets the perfect stories he deserves for Series 10, if Series 10 is his final series as the Doctor. And I will be reviewing Series 10 when it airs, so look forward to that, guys. Well, I love you guys. Thank you all for listening to this podcast. And what are your thoughts on Peter Capaldi leaving, and should the Doctor be female in his 13th incarnation? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on Google+, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.